I'm glad you came in to speak with me today. What brings you in today?
Well, I'm having some conflicted thoughts, trying to make a decision about my truck, and whether or not I should sell it.
Okay. So what are your thoughts so far about this?
So far, I've had this truck. It's the only new car I've ever had. I bought it brand new off the lot, and that was this month. Probably right now. It's like 15 years exactly.
Okay.
September of 1998. I bought
A
this
long
truck.
time.
Yeah, and I've traveled cross country with it many times. I've lived in it, and it's just been such a big part of my life for a really long time. And it's got quite a few miles, and I had to rebuild the motor last year. And so, yeah, I'm just starting to think that its reliability is starting to wane, and I might need to let it go at some point.
Okay. Is it your primary mode of transportation right now?
I use it a lot, although I've got another car that I drive quite a bit, especially when I'm driving my daughter around or for work. It's like a nicer car, my truck's a 15-year-old pickup truck, but that's what I love about it. So, like, I'll even get home from work, and if I have to go anywhere else, I'll get in my truck and go, but it's nice having both cars, because then if something happens to one, like when I had to get the motor rebuilt, then I could drive my other one, or like last month I had to take the dashboard out of it because it didn't work and send it in and, repair it.
It sounds like it's had some problems then.
Yeah, it's definitely 15 years old and has its issues.
So are there any other aspects that you feel you need to consider when making this decision? It sounds like a pretty big decision.
It is, yeah, considering going into more debt. I couldn't just buy a car, I think I would sell both of my cars and get like a four-door pickup truck that could, be safe and reliable and carry my daughter around, and my family, but still a pickup truck for all the stuff that I need pickup trucks for. And so another side of it is, talking to my wife about what her thoughts are, especially now that I've almost, stopped working. My income is drastically reduced, and going into debt for school. Do I add another car payment on top of that, which I wouldn't be able to pay? It would just be borrowing money from somewhere else to pay off borrowed money. It just seems like a pretty wild idea.
Seems like a tough decision, weighing what is really important right now. It sounds like your daughter's safety is definitely a concern for you, so it's nice that you have the other vehicle you can drive.
Right. And that's another thing is my wife's SUV is almost going to turn 200,000 miles, and so she might need a new car sooner than later. And with us having three relatively older cars, it's nice to have three of them. So if one breaks down, she can take my truck to work or whatever. We swap cars when things go wrong.
That's an option.
Right, which is really nice. But so if I did that, we'd have one like reliable car and then one not so much. And I guess another option would be to give her my car, if she would be into that. I don't know.
That's an option.
I know she likes riding high up, in her SUV, and she feels safer.
Seems like this is a tough decision, especially it's tough going to grad school and having those.
Yeah, that dynamic is probably, what makes it a harder decision, just the practicality of it all. And and then there's like the emotional attachment I have to this truck, you know.
Oh, yeah,
it's like,
15 years is.
15 years is a long time. My grandmother helped me with my down payment on it, you know, like, I don't know, it's just been a big part of,
Yeah, it would be like letting go a piece of you, really.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you came in and spoke with me about this. We can maybe plan to meet next week.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.